Hello, how are you? Welcome so much to the live. How are you doing? And who is the first one to join us? Kindly say hi in the comment. Say hi in the comment. How was your day? And am I upright or I am sideways? Hello, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. It's so good to have you on board. How are you doing? How was your day? Hello, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, and thank you so much for liking the live in advance. How are you? How was your day? Hello, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. How are you? How was your day? Or how is your day? Wow, Wairimo, how are you doing, my dear? You're doing great. Thank you so much for joining the live. It's so good to have you on board. Let's give the others a few minutes so that they can join us and we can get started. Wairimu, I am Janice. My name is Janice. I stay in Nakuru, in Kenya, and I'm so glad you've managed to join the live. Kindly double tap the screen. If you double tap your screen, you'll be giving me a thumbs up, and that will help this video to be recommended to other people. Kindly consider giving the video a like. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly consider subscribing also as we wait for the others to join. Hi! Yay! I always feel so nice to see people from Nakuru. Wow, that's nice. Which part exactly? Where do you stay exactly in Nakuru? Where exactly do you live in Nakuru? Just double tap somewhere in the middle of your... Oh, Mawanga, you're just my neighbor, imagine. You're my neighbor. You're my neighbor. Yeah, I stay somewhere here in White House, not so far. Just somewhere in White House. If you know Emboita, I'm just somewhere. Yes, I'm somewhere in White House, just close to Emboita. Just close to, I don't know if you know Emboita Hotel. Yeah, I'm somewhere near there. Wow, thank you so much for coming. Who invited you, Susan? Wow, yeah, we should hang out sometimes, by the way. It's always nice to see people from Nakuru. So, Masharia, today we want to talk about a very interesting topic. We want to talk about red flags that you normally see in relationships. We want to talk about the red flags. So many red flags are out there. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much to Susan for inviting you. I hope she'll be joining us soon because I think this is a very interesting topic. Hello, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed yet. Kindly subscribe to the channel and like the live. Today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic. We want to handle a very, very interesting topic. Hi, Sue. Sasa, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. You've made me to call you sweetheart. Don't worry. You'll have to buy me a cake. Thank you so much for joining the live, Sue. Sue, kindly like the live, double tap on your screen. If you're using your phone, just double tap on the screen, anywhere on the screen, so that you give the video a thumbs up. It will help YouTube to recommend this video to other people. I think other people need to benefit from what we are going to talk about today, right? And I hope I am audible. I hope you can hear me very well. Susan, how was your day? And thank you so much for inviting Masharia Wairimo to join us. It's so good to have you two ladies on board. And as you like the live, as you subscribe, yay, Sue! Thank you so much, Sue. I want us to talk about a very interesting topic. I even have a notebook with me. I have a notebook. A notebook is here with me to write everything down that we are going to talk about. We want to talk about red flags. The red flags that we normally see during dating. And even sometimes we end up seeing them in the marriage, but now when you're when you're already married, it's almost nearly too late. But for those who are dating, I think they should learn from the experiences of us who have already been married, right? What do you think, guys? Those who are dating should learn from us. Some of us ignored some very serious red flags, and right now we are crying, we are wondering what to do. So today we get to know about these red flags. What are some of those things that when you see when you are dating someone, especially as a lady, what should make you to run away as far away as possible? I want us to talk about those things that we normally ignore, those terrible things that we normally ignore. That's the topic for today. And by the way, how long should you date someone to know them? Is there a given timeline? Let me know. Hi, Grace. Thank you so much for joining the live, Grace. Grace, don't forget to like the live. Thank you so much, dear, for coming in. It's so good to have you on board as usual. You're such a sweetheart, are you? Ooh, today all the ladies are in the house. Yes, we need to make this topic to be fire. Yes, let's... Hi, Lillian. Oh my goodness. Lillian, how are you, dear? Where are you watching this live from? Thank you, Grace. Just like me, I am also sweet. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Grace. Hi, Lillian. Where are you watching from? Thank you so much for joining the live. Kindly subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. I'm giving you a smile. Like, I don't smile like this. You can ask Susan. I'm smiling so that you can like the live and subscribe to the channel. We want to grow this channel so that we can reach as many people as possible with very many interesting topics from dating. Hi, from Utawala. Hey, Grace, could that be you or is that your sister? Thank you so much for joining in from Utawala. Oh, you're the people who stay close to the airport. You get to have the first view of all the big planes that come landing at JKIA. Thank you so much, Lillian, for joining. Kindly like the live, and you like the live by double tapping on your screen. Just double tap somewhere. Yeah, Grace, oh, so it's not you. I thought you were joining in with another channel. So you have a neighbor, Grace. You have a neighbor somewhere there. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining the live. Today, I want us to talk about a very interesting topic. Hey, people from Utawala should get together and go to Benedicta somewhere. Go somewhere in Benedicta and take a cup of coffee. Those of us in Nakuru, we shall meet somewhere in White House. Oh, Susan. Sue. So thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the compliment. Hello, dear. We have somebody joining the live. Welcome so much to the live. Kindly don't run away before you like the live and subscribe to the channel. I don't want us to take too much time with the introduction and everything. Yes, Lillian, you have a new neighbor. You should see each other behind the blue tent. See each other behind the meet behind the blue tent and plan on how you're going to get some coffee at Benedicta. By the way, Grace, I think I put you don't have it. You need to tell me where you do that from. You know I'm very green when it comes to this thing. Where do where do I do that from? I thought I put it right from my YouTube studio. Here I have no idea. Do I go to the setting? Hi, Scripture Blessings. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. How comes you have the blue jacket and I also gave Grace and hers is not reflecting? Oh my goodness. Grace, I think you have it, but you have it chini ya maji, you have it under the waters. I'm going to try and do it right from my laptop. I'm going to try and add you. So today I want us to talk about red flags that we should never ignore. Ladies, what are those? Nakuru, we plan for lunch. We will plan for that lunch for sure. Susan, please make sure you remind me we plan for lunch. We go for lunch with Wairimo one of these days. Don't forget Susan's. Thank you. And it's so good that we have a male figure represented here. Yes, we are not going to fry him so much, but he will also help us to understand some of those red flags that we need to look out for during the dating phase. What are those red flags? What are those red flags that we should be careful of? Let me just start by giving you a little story. So there's this lady who shared her story. She was dating a guy, and so the story, it's about this lady who was dating a guy, and when they were dating, the guy was really putting a lot of pressure on her that they should get married. That was one thing. The second thing that the guy wanted from the guy wanted this lady to be the one to cater for. Thank you for liking the live. Kindly let's all like the live. We are 5 of us. I'm only seeing 3 likes. Double tap your screen kindly and subscribe. Wairimo, subscribe to the channel. You don't want to keep missing this smile, right? So that the guy asked the lady that they should get married. And the other thing that the guy asked from the lady was that the lady should be the one to pay for all the wedding expenses, everything. Like the guy, thank you so much, Shoirimo, thank you so much. The guy didn't want to cater for anything in that relationship. He was even struggling to pay his own rent. And so he wanted the lady to pay the house rent. He wanted the lady to get married to him as soon as possible or as fast as possible. The guy also wanted the lady to pay for her own dowry. Morris, I know you don't know, but here in Africa, if you want to get married to a lady, you have to visit the parents and you have to pay dowry. And this could be in form of taking cows, you can take goats, you can take cash, and also other times, people take furniture and fridge and all those many things that they can write for you or request for you to take. So this guy wanted this lady to do all these things, pay for the wedding bills and pay for her own dowry. What do you think about that? Are those red flags or that is just okay? You're familiar with dowry in Africa? That's good. So Morris, tell us, what do you think as a man? What do you think about those requests that this guy made to the lady? Should the lady consider those requests as red flags or it's just okay? Share your thoughts. I want to know what you people consider as red flags. Flags. Yes, ladies, you should hear from Scripture Blessings. Scripture Blessings is a man of wisdom. He's saying the lady should not even talk to the guy. Ladies, I want to hear from you. By the way, I don't know if Susan is familiar. Morris, right? Yeah, me personally, I am thanking God. He delivered me and saved me from falling into a terrible red flag. I was my ex, that's my ex. I dated my ex for about 3 good years, and I was paying so many bills. A lot. I was paying almost 3/4 of the rent and all the shopping in that house. I could stay in my house in Kisumu and pay for his rent in Nairobi, and the guy couldn't even afford some cash to come visit me in Kisumu. So somehow that relationship kaput. That relationship just came to an end after 3 good years, but I did love the guy. But my goodness, I don't know what happens to us ladies when we love until our eyes become blinded, and even the red flags, we see them as green flags. So if it was you, what would you advise the lady to do? Somebody was advising the lady to put up a business for the guy so that he can become financially stable and be able to Grace, the guy was chopping my money and the guy was working, but almost all his money was going to the family. I somehow understood, and I was naive. My goodness, I was such a naive girl. I'm trying to be better, but I'm still very soft. In the heart. Very, very soft, extremely soft. But I think it is from my experiences that I wouldn't like to see any lady falling into certain traps. There's no point of setting a precedence that you cannot. My goodness, right, Morris? I would have been so miserable in life. I would have set a precedence that I couldn't have managed to handle. Right now, I would be stressed up. Probably would be having some 5 or 10 kids. And I would have to pay all the bills, pay the school fees, pay the house rent, clothe this person. My goodness, I would be looking like something else, right? So ladies, we need to be wise. We need to share with the younger generation about things Grace, about things they should look out for. Yes, Lillian, sometimes love can make us so naive. Sometimes love can make us so blind that even the things that are just written in bold, some things that are written in capital letters, we just choose to ignore them. So that is one scenario. That is one scenario. And Lillian, you said you don't know how to like and subscribe. Just, I think next to my name, where you have the, is it where you have the live, or where is it, guys? I think it should be next to my name or somewhere there. Let me see if I will get it. My goodness, I'm watching from the laptop. Next to my name, there should be a place where they have written subscribe. Lillian, just press on that word subscribe, and you will be subscribed to my channel. Yes, Susan is saying near share. Grace, near share, there's a subscribe button. Kindly click on that subscribe button, and then it will say subscribed. When it says subscribed, just know you have joined this family, and it will be so nice to have you in the family. Or after the live, visit the channel, watch a video, watch it to the end. I have another interesting video, married but single. Watch that one if you're married, and then comment and subscribe. But in this live, if you want to like, just double tap. You see there your screen where they have not written anything. Just double tap on it, like very fast, like that. Yes, scripture blessings. Please keep that jacket. Keep that jacket. Keep that jacket. Let me try and add Grace and give Grace that. Thank you, Lillian. Thank you, Lillian. Let me try and add Grace. I made several people moderators. It's like I didn't do it properly with Grace. I added her in the wrong place. So let me add her back again. Let me put her where I have put you, Morris, so that she can also get that nice jacket. So Grace is saying love can make people to, she better stay single. Grace, you'd rather stay single. Anyway, it's so bad to set a precedence that we can't keep up with. It's so terrible. It's so terrible to start a precedence that you can't keep up with. Like if you start a relationship on a wrong note, for instance, with that, thank you so much, Lillian, thank you so much. For instance, with that story I have given you, should that lady go ahead to pay for her own dowry and to pay for all the marriage, the wedding bills, then what she should look forward to when she gets married, she should expect to take 100% responsibility when it comes to providing in that house. So she will have to provide, she will have to pay for all bills, and at the same time, the man will still expect her, being an African man, the way I know our African men, the man will still expect her to do all the wife duties, to do all the homemaking duties. So she will have to rush to the workplace very early in the morning, come back at night, and start working with Lillian. You're saying that's a bad omen, paying for your own dowry, right? I would rather you don't pay than making me pay my own dowry. And funny enough, I think I would have been also that kind of person. With that, my previous relationship, I would have been a victim as well of paying for, of contributing. I was like, I can top you up some money so that you go see my parents. My goodness. Like, how does a mind of a 24-year-old think? Like, Was I not too exposed to the world? Oh, I'm laughing at myself. Like, that is, oh goodness gracious. Terrible. Just terrible. Whoo. Grace, yes, I was blinded by love. You see this thing of trying to get tall dark. Morris, that's what I was getting to. The guy was cute, yeah? Of course, not as my current husband. My current husband is, yes, he's the one, eh? He's the man. My husband is very, very cute. Not my current. He's my husband, for better, for worse. Till death do us part. Hi, Mom Ellie. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you so much for joining the live. Can we consider liking the live and subscribe to the channel, Mom Ellie? Kindly, thank you so much. Yes, today we are talking about the red flags that we should not ignore. These red flags. Morris, the guy was cute. Like, he was cute. He was tall, and handsome. I wanted someone where I could put on a 5-inch shoes and still be able to look at him like this and give him a nice hug. But I think I would be crying right now. So, Grace, was I going to eat cuteness? I don't know. Aki, I don't know what was happening to me. I don't know what was happening to me. Maybe I was thinking that cuteness was, oh my goodness. Anyway, I never looked at. Did anyone else find him attractive? Of course. Of course. Somehow. I think every lady wants a tall, dark, and handsome. Somehow. But he was a very shy guy. He was somehow reserved. Probably more reserved than I am. Me, I am. Back then, I used to be an extrovert, an extreme extrovert. These days, I am an introvert. Do I look like an introvert the way I am laughing here? It depends. It depends. There are some environments where I become an introvert. Some environments I become an extrovert. Like here, where you people are not so close to me, I am just free to laugh. Yes, my goodness. So we've talked about those red flags, given that scenario. Now, I want us to, do you mind? You give me just a second. Just give me a second so that I can give some blue jackets. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get Grace her blue jacket. Grace, I hope I can get it, honestly. I hope I can really get it. I'm trying even to remember where it was. Lillian, you're saying those shy and reserved ones are those shy and reserved ones are very dangerous. Grace, you're saying the cute ones are mama's boys. No, but the guy wasn't lazy. But then the guy was hardworking. He was hardworking, but all the money could go back to his parents and his siblings. I never used to see anything. And somehow I understood, because he came from a very humble background. I'm also from a very humble background, by the way. So I just tried to put myself in his shoes. Anyway, enough of that guy. Let me not make a lot of excuses for him. But I learned my lesson. So let's talk about those red flags. The first one that yes, Morris, I learned that the hard way. I learned that the hard way. I don't know what is wrong with us women. I don't know what happens to us that we look for tall, dark, and handsome. But I think an average an average height is okay, right? My current husband is not as tall as I am, no, but he's taller than me with an inch or 2 inches. He's slightly taller than me. He's slightly taller than me. But he's such a nice guy. He loves me. I've not seen red flags that I would call super mega red flags. I wouldn't even say I have seen red flags with him, because he has really worked on me. I was this lady who had this mindset that I am an independent girl, I am an independent woman, I can provide for myself, I don't want your gifts. He really worked on me in our first year of dating. He could bring for me a gift and I would be very hesitant to receive it, partly because I didn't want to be called a gold digger. And by then he was purely a missionary. He was purely a missionary serving with the Anglican Church. And yeah, he didn't have much. He had quit his job from teaching, and also he was working with another organization. He quit his job to come and serve here in Kenya, right from Uganda. And yeah, he has really worked on me. Right now I don't feel so bad to receive a gift from him. So that mentality of I want to be independent, I want to provide for myself, I have worked on that mentality. Thank you, Ma'am Ellie. Thank you, Ma'am Ellie. I did find love. And today I want us to inspire young ladies who are dating, ladies who are in courtship, so that they can ignore some of these, red flags. Like for instance, you find that you are dating somebody and maybe you've gone to a restaurant or you've even gone to visit him at his place and the person is busy on the phone. The person is busy using his phone. He's not concentrating. He's not hearing what you're saying. That person shows that, they don't have time for you. That is a serious red flag. And should you go on to date that person, should you go on to get married to that person, you will cry a river. You will cry a river because that person, the thing with the red flags, they are very small behaviors that we sometimes overlook. But with time, as time goes by, this behavior become ingrained in this person and they stop becoming very small and they become bigger, they increase in magnitude. And you'll find that these are the people, if you watch my other video where I talk about married but single, I talk about people who are married but they are single. This is how this situation started, whereby they land in what I called digital divorce, being digitally divorced. You live with someone in the house, but you will never hear their voice. All the time they are busy on their phones. So social media has become their bread and butter. You don't get to hear them. The only time they will talk to you is like, hey, so and so, bring for me food. Commanding you around as if you are their child. That's the only time you get to hear their voice. They don't know how you are doing emotionally. They don't know what has stressed you throughout the day. And even when you try to talk to them, they don't know they're not even attentive. Emotionally, they are just elsewhere. They are completely inattentive. That is a red flag. So ladies, when you're dating, if you're here, you're single, you're dating somebody, please watch out for those things. People who are always busy on their gadgets, When you try to talk to them, they are just, what are you saying? What are you saying? Okay. And then when you ask them after 2 hours, what did I say? They don't even remember what you said. That is a serious red flag. Now, let's, you will eat all the food and go to sleep, Grace. But how long will you eat that food and go to sleep, Grace? That house can become so unbearable. It's like you're married to yourself. If you get married to such a person, you'll be married to yourself. Hello, dear one. Welcome so much to the live. Thank you for joining the live. Today we are talking about red flags in dating. The red flags we see during dating and courtship. Now, guys, let's True, Mom Ellie, finding true love is hard. When dating, we should pray. Thank you so much for saying that. And even in as much as we pray, let's not be too quick, and let's not have the answer for ourselves. Let us be still and hear the voice of God. Because God does not shout. He will not say, hey, stop it. Stop right there. Hold it. We have to be still and listen to his still, quiet voice and hear what he has to say. He will always speak, either directly or indirectly through other people. Somebody will tell you that, the direction you're going with that guy is not for you. I don't think that person is the right person for you. Of course, there are those people who will say that out of malice, and there are those people who will say that from a good place. So we have to listen. Introduce this person to the people who are close to you. Introduce this person to a spiritual authority. If you have a mentor, this is why it's important to have mentorship. Like right now, I would be so glad to have young ladies coming to me to mentor them, because I have done the worst mistakes when it comes to dating. There's nothing I haven't done. So don't think I'm just here holy. I've done crazy stuff. Crazy madness. Mad stuff. There's a time in campus, I left Kenyatta University in Nairobi. And traveled. I think the lecturers were on a strike. I traveled all the way to Kakamega to see my first boyfriend. Fresh and green and innocent. With no transport. I only had a pocket money of $5 or 500 shillings. I went there and I got stranded there. I didn't know how to go back to Nairobi. You can imagine. Yes? Love, relationships can make us do the craziest of things. So if I tell you, my goodness, that Luya guy, I don't know what that Luya guy gave me. Thank God there are some extremes. I didn't go with him. Anyway, he's a friend to date. I think was it the second year of our marriage, or was it the first year when I got married? I went with my hubby to see him. Oh my goodness, oh God, crazy. No, the guy was not broke. We had all just finished high school, imagine. We all depend on our parents. For him, he had just joined Masinde Muliro University, and I had joined Kenyatta University. Yeah, I traveled. So he had to get also his pocket money, and we had to wait for a car that could accept our little cash that was left to go back, so that I can travel. And by the way, we didn't even get enough. So I took halfway. I boarded Easy Coach. that I boarded Easy Coach, I think, for the night bus, and I had to stop in Nakuru. I had to stop in Nakuru to go to my mom's place. So my mom was wondering, hey, why are you traveling at night? Why have you come home at night? I didn't want to tell her I am from Kakamega. And I had stayed in Kakamega for 2 days. My goodness. I didn't do that thing you're thinking about, guys. I was a very good girl. Oh my goodness. These stories will finish me today. Let me not get personal. Let me not get personal. Susan will start looking at me in a different way. Right, Susan? And Grace will make fun of me. Now, guys, let's talk about these red flags. Let's talk about a narcissist. We've all heard of narcissistic people. Yeah, love was doing wonders to us, right? Love. That's why I say I'm going to be a very good friend to my daughter. I'm going to be a very good friend to my daughter. I will share with her my experiences. I don't want anyone taking advantage of her. I have to teach her everything that she needs to know. I don't want her going to campus being green and not knowing anything. Thank God she's a Gen Alpha. These kids, they they grow so fast. They even know sometimes more than we do. So let's talk about that narcissistic person. This narcissistic person, you will date them, and no, they will show this kind of controlling behavior. They will try to control you. They will tell you which friend to see, which relative to see. They will get so angry if you try and visit a friend or if you stay with your family. They will try to, to possess you. You become something like their property. They try to make sure you are separated from people who love you. They separate you from the world completely. You become their property. And they control you, everything that you do, what you wear, how you smile. If you just smile, if I smiled or laughed with Morris the way I have laughed right now, I could be in hot soup. That's a narcissist. We need to watch out for such people. We really need to watch out for such people. Yes? These are the people who will, they will install apps in your phone to see where you have gone, to see who you are talking with. Hello, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We are talking about red flags that we should avoid, that we should watch out during dating. We are trying to mentor young people we've had by sharing our personal stories. So kindly stick around and subscribe to the channel. Yes, these people, the narcissists, they will pretend to be nice in public, Grace, but in the house, they are something else. They roar and everybody runs away. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. So you need to watch out for the narcissist person. These narcissist people, they tend to be, do I think, hi Wicked Will, welcome so much. Do I think a narcissist is as a result of environment, trauma? My goodness. I think it's a mixture or genetics and personality style. I think it's a mixture of different factors. I think personality is one of them. Some people are just born like that. Some people are just born like that. Their personality just dictates them to be narcissistic. Some people, it's as a result of, childhood trauma. Probably they grew up experiencing difficult situation. Probably they grew up having witnessed a lot of aggressive behaviors. Yes, will kindly subscribe to my channel. I'm giving you a smile. This is your smile, for you only. Ladies, don't mind the smile. This is for Will, so that you can subscribe to the channel. Grace, I told you I can't do lives in peace because my kids will keep on appearing. I hope I don't get a strike. Yes. Will, what do you think? What do you think is the cause for narcissistic behavior? And guys, just to know more about narcissism, kindly get a book. There's a book that I've read and I love it so much. It's called Surrounded by Psychopaths. Surrounded by Psychopaths. The book will just open your eyes to some very, very, very weird, ugly truths that we need to know. And the worst part about these people who are narcissistic, out there, they are loved, they are adored by everybody, such that when you have an issue in that relationship, yeah, exactly. It's a multitude of factors, Will. It's a multitude of factors. Yes, I think these factors sometimes interact together, whether it is environmental, whether it is trauma, whether it's a personality type. All those factors just work together, and it varies from one person to another. Kindly like the live, guys. So these narcissistic people, when you are dating them, they will be so nice to other people. And even sometimes they will pretend to be nice to you so that they can woo you and bring you closer to them. And then when they have put you in that marriage, when you accept that their engagement ring and you accept their wedding ring and you get married to them, then they change. They have a turnaround. But of course, they can't hide their behavior. They can't hide their personality for so long. They cannot hide their personality for so long. So if you are dating them, you really need to be careful. You need to watch out. Watch out for those controlling behaviors that they may have. Watch out for some kind of aggressive behavior. Watch how they treat you when you are just the two of you, and how they behave in public. Because in public, they will say, oh, so and so is such a nice person, so and so is an angel, they love people, they love giving. I have heard of cases where people got married to narcissists, and in the relationship at home, the person is being abused, the person has been turned into a punching bag. And when you try and tell your pastor, or you try and tell their parent that, your son or my husband is doing this and this and this to me, nobody will believe you. They will think you are lying. They will think you are lying. Okay, Grace, I will try and make sure they don't appear on the live. I will try and make sure they don't appear. Oh my goodness, parenting is something else, right? And then we have these kinds of people who are very poor in communicating. No. I have, let me write it down, Will. I have not done research on that. Let me just write it down so that I can do a little research on that. Thank you so much. You are very instrumental today. It's good to have men in the house. Ladies, just, give a hand clap. Give a hand clap to all the guys that are represented here. Give a hand clap. Thank you so much. It's always good, it's always good to learn something. It's always good to educate ourselves on something. Thank you so much. Now, guys, let's talk about another red flag. Poor communication. Poor communication. You will be dating someone and they don't text you, they don't call you. You might be in WhatsApp, you are seeing they are active. You send them a message, it gets a blue tick, but they don't respond until the next time you meet again. Or those people who give you a silent treatment, they do emotional reverse psychology on you. You get a conflict, a disagreement, they don't say anything, they just keep quiet and just, Or, oh my goodness, I've just remembered, there are these kinds of people, these people with poor communication. Sometimes maybe when you've had a disagreement, they will go quiet. They will refuse to eat your food if you are married or if you are dating and you are maybe cohabiting or something, or you've gone to visit them and you cook, they will refuse to eat your food. Have you met such people? They give you the silent treatment, Cold War. Isn't that a red flag? Yeah, that's a terrible red flag. It will be so difficult to end up getting married to such a person, somebody who is struggling with communication. And it could be as a result of trauma, as someone who has... Oh my goodness. Grace, you're saying you will pack your bags and go? Oh my goodness, Lillian, I have seen, let me, I'm not used to doing lives with my phone. So let me just open the laptop and see if I can read some of these comments from the laptop. Oh my goodness, Lillian, I just had to come back to the chats because I had seen your chat that had popped up. My goodness, this must have been a narcissist, right? Yeah? Because I'm seeing you're saying you told his mother that he beat you up and you even had evidence, but he convinced his mom, right? Exactly. Like, a narcissist is something else. A narcissist is, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maurice, Will, you're saying maybe it is not their fault, but are these people, can they be helped? Can you help a narcissist? Is there a solution for them if they see a psychiatrist? Can they get help? Because I think to some extent, they need to address the root cause. If it is trauma, they need to get help that they need. Lillian, I am so sorry that you had to go through that. Exactly. If in case, I know the ladies, if you are here and you're married to such a person, if you're here and you're married to a narcissist, Will has just said it as it is. If you're dating them, Grace, well and good. Block them. Disappear, run far away, as far as you can, far away from them. But if you have already gotten married, if you're already married to a narcissist, Will has given you ladies the solution. silent treatment. Now, a narcissist is the best person to give them the Cold War. Ignore them, because they will always be triggering you to react. They trigger you and wait for your reaction. So their medicine is not to react. Maurice, you're saying yes, sometimes nothing is guaranteed. It depends on how severe it is. Does it involve some narcissistic trait, a full-blown disorder, or malignant narcissism? My goodness, that malignant narcissism is like, it's like cancer. It's terrible, right? I think a malignant, someone who's having malignant narcissism is beyond help. There's nothing you can do to change their thinking. There's nothing you can do to change their behavior. The best thing you can do is ignore, don't react. In as much as they try to push you to the wall to get you to react, kindly don't react. Don't react, just ignore them. And then when they least expect it, please disappear from that relationship. Disappear. Disappear. Because some end up becoming aggressive. They can really beat you. And the worst part of it is that they always do a reverse psychology on you and make you feel like you are the one at fault. They will make you feel like you are the one at fault. Exactly, Will. Oh my goodness, Will, you are God sent. Have you subscribed to the channel, Will? Yes? Subscribe to the channel, guys, and like the live. I'm only seeing 4 likes. Get me to 20 likes. Thank you, Will. I appreciate it. Yes, Will has just brought in. It's like this conversation is going is taking the direction of narcissistic traits. Like if you read that book, I'm sure, Will, you might have come across it. Surrounded by Psychopaths. If you've not come across that book, kindly get it. And it's so unfortunate that these people who are narcissists, they make up that top leadership. Those people, those most powerful people, narcissists, you'll find them as presidents. I don't want to give examples. I don't want to give examples of presidents, businessmen, pastors. My friend, I am married to a pastor, but thank God he's not a narcissist. But I'm telling you, so many cases you see and watch on TV of pastors beating up their wives, working on their wives, making their wives punching bags, denying them food, punishing them like children. Pastors, I'm talking about pastors. We've all, especially if you're in Kenya, you've seen those cases a lot in social media, and even they have made the news. Yes, the narcissist people, they tend to be very powerful. If they're not powerful or holding powerful positions, if they're not holding powerful positions, they will be in places like authority figures. Those authority figures, they smile, and they have the cutest of faces. They are the most handsome people, or they're the most beautiful people. Like, it's like when you see them, it's like an angel has descended right from heaven. Behind the curtains, my friends, nightmare. In the public, everybody's singing praises. So and so is good, so and so is the best. So and so buys for us free lunch, so and so gives us money. But in their homes, in the background, they are something else. Kindly let me know if you can hear noise in my background. Somebody should let me know if there's noise in my background. Grace, you're saying if you are married to them, you'll just try and pray for them. And when it doesn't work, you'll just go your way. My goodness, I feel so bad for people who find themselves in such situations. I feel so bad for people who find themselves in such situations. But honestly, solution is just ignore. Don't react. Don't react. In as much as they will try and push you to react, don't react. Okay, thank you, Susan. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Sue. Let me see how they can be taken elsewhere so that they don't make a lot of noise for us. Oh my goodness. Now let's talk about toxic masculinity. Let's talk about toxic masculinity. Will, are you from Africa?
Yes.
Or you're from Europe? Wow. Huh. I have a friend who calls Australia the land down under. Huh. Receive my greetings all the way from Kenya to Australia. That is nice of you to join us from that faraway land. And greetings to all the koalas. I love koalas. Let's talk about toxic masculinity, guys. Let's talk about toxic masculinity. Have you met these men who relate or associate aggression with masculinity? And what does it mean to be masculine? Do you have to use your fists? Am I even making my fists well? Do you have to use your fists to communicate or to get a point across? Do you have to use fists or slaps or your hands? Is that what it means to be masculine? I don't think so. I don't think so. So those who are dating, if you have young ladies in your community who are dating, kindly let them know to watch out for people who associate aggression with masculinity. That is, hi Noor's Kitchen. Thank you so much for joining the live. Kindly like the live and subscribe to the channel. It's so good to have you. We are talking about red flags in dating that should not be ignored. And supposing you ignored them and you ended up getting married with those red flags, what can you do about your situation? Thank you so much. Keep commenting, share your views so that we can learn. We are here to learn and to inspire. Sure thing, Will. You're saying sure thing, and there are definitely times where I have been sucked into the idea of toxic masculinity. We must recognize the great, awesome things that masculinity, whilst looking at the bad. Thank you for that, Will. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, being masculine is good, but kindly let's not confuse it with being aggressive. Let's not confuse it with being aggressive. Advise the young people in your community, advise the young people in your circle who are dating. Because who wouldn't want a masculine guy, right? Who wouldn't want a masculine man? We all do. We don't want a softie. We don't want a feminine man. It is that masculinity that makes us to feel protected, cared for, right? But now it becomes toxic. It becomes toxic. It becomes toxic when somebody begins now to say, I am the man of the house. If I speak, you should kneel down. If I speak, you should run away. If I roar my voice, you should disappear. Those men who come to the house and all the kids run away and disappear to the bedroom to hide, that's toxicity. And the only way you can identify someone who is having toxic masculinity, most of the time they will have those frequent outbursts, frequent outbursts of anger. Like, this is somebody you'll be dating, and 1 minute they are angry and they will shout, they will yell at you at the top of their voice. And the way when a man has that deep voice and they're like, hey, what are you doing? It's like you even shrink back, you get scared. If you're dating someone and thank you, oh, thank you, exactly. That's what, let me just get back to that. I'm getting back to that will. Let me just quickly mention these out signs for toxic masculinity. If you're dating someone who will constantly yell, and they will take a phone or whatever they have in their hand and smash it on the wall, break things, those people who are always breaking things, those people who are extremely possessive, like they don't want to hear you or talking to anyone, they don't want to see you speaking with anyone. Anytime they talk, they make you feel so afraid. They make you feel extremely intimidated, not because they are wise or because they have a high integrity or they are highly intelligent, but because, they just want to make you feel like you are nothing. Kindly, if you're dating such a person, hi Casey. Hi Casey, Inspirational Tales. How are you doing? Grace, you want a soft man. My goodness. Which kind of softness are you looking for, Grace? You don't want a masculine man? Me, I want myself a masculine man. I want to feel cared for. I want to feel protected. Guys, Casey is sending you lots of love from Jamaica. Kindly connect with Casey. She shares very, very beautiful, inspirational tales in her channel. Kindly connect with Casey. Casey, thank you so much for joining my live. We are talking about red flags that we should not ignore. We have talked about dating a narcissist or being married to a narcissist. And right now we are talking about toxic masculinity. And now let's talk about what Will has just mentioned. What does it mean to be masculine? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Kindly, before you get back to work, kindly like the live. Kindly like the live. Get me to 20 likes today. I've never reached 20. Yesterday I got 10 likes. Today give me a 10, guys, for the sake of the smile. Thank you. Thank you for that like. Thank you for that like. Now, let's talk about being masculine. And in the comment, Will has given us a very beautiful definition or description of what it means. Thank you, Casey, of what it means to be masculine. Let's look at that a little bit. Being masculine is all about strength, courage, the ability to protect your family. I want myself a man who can protect me, honestly. I don't want a man who, when thieves come, he will be the first person to go under the bed. Have you heard those men? Have you seen them? When a burglar comes, when a thief breaks into the house, they are the first people to run under the bed. Grace, that's the kind of soft man you want, right? No, I want myself a masculine man who will take good care of me, who will be courageous enough, to stand out. Grace, okay, you are in trouble. You are in trouble if you get yourself a soft man who will hide under the bed. Yes, yes. Another characteristic of a masculine man is someone, in as much as he has that masculine body, he's big and has those nice biceps and all those things. Yes, those biceps are not meant for punching, Grace. They're not meant for punching people. They're meant to carry you and make you feel nice. Not for punching people, not for punching ladies. Yes, being masculine is all about, being courageous, having that, being that, ladies, we like to feel that sense of protection. So a masculine man, has that, uh, gives that protective vibe, and is also, the way they talk to you, they are aware of their masculinity, and so the manner in which they approach you, it is soft and gentle. They don't come there with commanding, roaring voice. You think that a lion has come into the building. A lion is in the house, guys, you better run. No, 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 no. Grace. And so if you all hide under the bed, what will happen to the kids? I want a man, when a burglar comes into the house, he will tell me, "You know what, mom? Sit there, babe, and relax. I got this. Let me handle this, Someone who will take the bullet for me." Not someone who will use his masculinity to punch me and beat me and give me a black eye. Grace, you're joking, yeah? I know you are joking. I know you. So I hope you have gotten the difference. I hope we know what it means to be masculine. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing to be masculine. It only becomes, thank you, Noor. Thank you, Noor. It only becomes bad if they confuse what it means to be masculine with aggression. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for that. Maybe we can get to the next one. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about another. Exactly, Casey. Yes, that's what it means to be masculine, right? He knows that he's big, he knows that he's huge, he knows that he has a very commanding voice, but the manner in which he talks to you, yes, makes you feel nice in your heart, makes you get those butterflies, right? They are so respectful. They respect you. They recognize you as their companion. They recognize you as their partner. They recognize you as their better half. Not someone who looks down on you and belittles you, talks down on you. No, there are those people who will talk down on you. Those people who still have the mentality that the place of a woman is in the kitchen. My goodness, thank God, thank God, thank God. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that, God blessed me with a spouse who wouldn't mind once in a while to treat me to a breakfast in bed, who wouldn't mind to go into the kitchen and tell me, "You know what, my dear, you relax today. I am making a meal for you." It doesn't make you less of a man especially if your love language is acts of service like myself, like that means the world. You see me right now, I'm just smiling up. To me, that's what being masculine is. I don't need you to use your biceps on me. Let's talk guys, let's talk about another red flag. Let's talk about just be quiet. Let's talk about another red flag. Dishonesty and secrecy. What do you think about dating somebody who is either a lady or a guy? I know we have gents here. What do you think about dating someone who is dishonest, someone who is highly secretive? Is that a red flag for you ladies? Is that a red flag for you gentlemen? You know, this is someone you don't know how many people they have dated in the past. I hear those people who live abroad. I call it abroad, Australia, US, but I think it's all over. They normally say body count, whatever that means. You don't know their body count. Yes, you don't know who was their ex. You don't know how many people they have dated before you. You don't know where they work. You don't know what they earn. You don't know many details about their family. They are extremely dishonest. They are extremely secretive. Is that not a red flag? And these people, they will lie about the smallest of details. They will lie and lie and lie and lie, ear in, ear out. They are all lying, lying, lying. Hello, welcome to the live. Kindly like the live. We are talking about red flags that should not be ignored. Yes, Casey, it's a red flag, right? So I wouldn't be comfortable dating somebody or getting married to someone. Grace, especially what they earn. Do you know some people are hiding second families? Some people are hiding second families. Yesterday, I was just hearing of a story of somebody that really made me feel so bad. This lady has been married to this gentleman for 10 good years. Yes, it's like you're nobody in that union if somebody is secretive, right? A relationship or a marriage, it's supposed to be about companionship. It's supposed to be partnership. How can you be someone's companion? How can you be someone's partner if you don't know anything about them? You don't know where they work. You don't know the nature of their job. You don't know how much they earn. Not that you want them to give you. You don't know which properties they own. My goodness. So many people die. So many people die and they leave their properties. The wife has no idea that the husband had a building somewhere, had land somewhere. Nobody knows that they have these things. Probably if somebody knows, maybe it's a family member somewhere. Sometimes even they hide these things from their families. And so when they die, the properties are there. They leave a lot of money in bank accounts, and this money ends up becoming the property of the government. And if you are in Kenya or in Africa, some of these banks will take that money and they will share it out. And this person has left the family dry and hanging with nothing. The kids have nowhere to go. It's a terrible, terrible situation. Kindly, that is a red flag that nobody should ignore. If you're dating somebody who doesn't want to tell you what they do, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. I was telling you that yesterday, not even recently, it was yesterday that I was listening to a story of a lady who has been married for 10 years with 2 kids, and the husband apparently had another family with a child. And worst part is, they are not even living far away from each other. It's only a 30 minutes drive away. You can imagine your spouse having another partner a few blocks from where you live, or just the next estate where you live, only for you to discover that in the evening, when he says he's going for a walk, he's going to see the other family, like somebody who has an entirely, uses a totally different name. They have a different social media account from the one you know. Here at home, you are calling him Francis or something. You are in Facebook with him, with your family, taking nice photos. You feel, oh, he's showing me off. He's appreciating me. He's putting me in his phone as the profile picture in his WhatsApp number. The guy has another phone in the other WhatsApp number where he has the other family, and in that other side he's known as George. Madness. Crazy, right? Those little secrets, my friend. Secrecy. Let's watch out for those secret behaviors, those dishonest behaviors. And worst part, these people who are highly secretive, these people who are highly dishonest, they are the ones who are the serial cheaters. Oh my goodness. Cheaters, they don't see a skirt passing. May God keep us safe from such kinds of relationship, from such kinds of marriages, because my goodness, not my portion. In Jesus' name. Who else do we have left in the chat? Grace. Thank you, Grace, for sticking around. I'm having flu. I have some hot water here with me. Thank you for sticking around, Grace. Hi, Maurice, you're still around. Thank you so much for sticking around. Grace, I don't know if you were dating. There's this red flag that we call love bombing. Love bombing. They bomb you with the love bombing. Hi, Mary. It's so good to have you on board. Thank you so much for joining. Kindly like the live. It's so good to have you on board. We are talking about red flags that should not be ignored during dating. If you have a young person around you, kindly, just inspire them, just speak to them about these red flags that they should watch out for. And right now, we are talking about this red flag that we call love bombing. Do we know what love bombing is? Maurice, is there somebody you have bombed with love? I want to hear this from you, Maurice. Have you bombed somebody with love? Love bombing is a red flag. A red flag. We missed you too, Mary. I hope you are better. Are you feeling better right now? Grace, you love money. I want to hear from you. Have you been bombed with love? Love bombing, Maurice, it's whereby you are dating somebody, you've just met them, and they are gifting you over gifting. You know, they are overwhelming. That's why we call love bombing. It's because they are overwhelming you with gifts. You've met them today, tomorrow they have bought for you a vehicle, an Audi, or a Lexus, or a Hammer. Imagine one day of dating and somebody is already there. Not even married. If I am married, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind to be bombed with love. But but you're dating somebody, you've just met them, and when they're escorting you home, they pass with you to the supermarket. Grace, you want somebody to try that on you. That's a red flag, my friend. Not all that glitters is gold, my dear. Not all that glitters is gold. Somebody meets you today and they want to sing your praises. They're like, oh, Grace, my Grace, my Grace, my Grace, I love you. I love you. I can climb Mount Everest for you. They are singing your praises. You are on their lips. Grace, these people, you don't chop their money and go, my goodness. You don't. You don't chop their money and go. They will take you so fast in that relationship. They will take you so fast. Before you know it, you have nowhere to run to. The only way for you will be death. Have you heard those people? They meet you today. You've got, sorry for that, guys. I'm really sorry for that. That is sorry for that, guys. I'm really sorry for that. That is Kenya Power. Kenya Power, our service provider, they have done that thing to me again. The good thing, I had prepared myself. I had bundles in my phone. So electricity has gone and my Wi-Fi has gone with it. But nobody is going to turn off this music today. Yes? So, Grace, we are talking about these people who will, you know, people who will bomb you with love. So I was saying, these kinds of people, you know, they meet you today. They meet you today. They want to gift you. Just on switch off the light, please. Switch off this light for me. It's going to burn. They bombard you with love. They want to give you gifts. During your first date, they're singing of how much they love you. And they come to the date with this weird gift that is so costly. And they begin to tell you how they love you, how they want to marry you before the end of the month. Watch out, watch out. Tell your daughters, tell your friends, tell those girls you're mentoring to watch out for such. Especially our Gen Zs. The Gen Zs really want life to make it so fast in life. They just want things to happen like that. They don't know that some things takes time. It takes time sometimes to build wealth. Yes? And so they fall prey so fast. That person whom they meet and tomorrow they have bought for them a Hammer. They have bought for them a Lexus. They have bought for them an Audi. They have bought for them a Porsche. It's terrible out here. It's terrible. It's terrible. That's a red flag to watch out for. If somebody is talking about marrying you too soon, they want you to be their wives or their wife as soon as possible, even before you know them. You've not even met anybody in their family. They just want to marry you tomorrow. That is terrible. Those are what we call questionable behaviors. Questionable behavior. Questionable behavior. Somebody will give you out as a sacrifice. If you watch Nigerian movies, somebody will give you out as a sacrifice. Sorry. And here in Kenya, currently, we have people who are taking life policies. They meet you today, tomorrow they take a life policy on your name, they take a life policy on you, and they say, should you die, should you this and this happen, they are going to get this and that. Yes, Grace, I'm not sure if you've heard of that. There's a time there are a lot of ladies who are being killed here in Kenya. And the sad reality is that some of them, they had taken life policies, life insurance on them. You know, you meet somebody, they're like, I love you, I want to marry you. In fact, let me give you a life assurance, let me insure your life. They go and pay 1 million to insure your life, and they pay out for that money is like 10 million. They go, and then after 1 month of dating, 2-3 months of dating, you are kaput. You are kaput. Just so that they can go and claim that insurance. Yes, that's why, Grace, I'm saying all that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. Be careful of being bombarded with love. It will feel so nice. Yes, it will feel so nice, but it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's a questionable behavior. Bye, Mary. Bye, Mary. It's questionable behavior. Questionable behavior. Grace, you wanted me to do a live for how long? You want me to do a live for how long? You're not tired? And let's talk about those people who never take responsibility for anything. You know, they will do you wrong. Ah, Grace, yay! Let me clap for you, Grace. God blessed you with a handsome man. Number one, I saw that is very true. I have not seen him, but I have seen the product of the love, and they are very beautiful. So of course he's a very handsome man. Okay, I will finish at 6 then. So of course he's a very handsome man because you have very beautiful babies. And he's soft. My goodness, Grace. Hi, I can't wait to see all of you hiding under the bed. Oh, my dears. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you so much for sticking around. Kindly like the live and subscribe to the channel. I'm smiling for you to subscribe. I'm smiling for you to subscribe to the channel and give me a like, a like, a like. And let me know, what do you consider a red flag when dating? Drop that comment and let me know, what is a red flag? What should we watch out for? Grace, we are talking about those people who refuse to take. Thank you, Sabajit. Thank you, Roy. Yes, like the stream, guys. Thank you. Let me smile for you. Thank you for liking. Kindly subscribe to the channel and get to know me. We are a very loving community. We support one another. I'll be sure to support you back. Let's talk about those guys who refuse to take responsibility. I love you. My goodness. My goodness. I like, this internet is doing a number on me. The internet has decided to punish me. The internet does not want me to speak about these things that I'm talking about. See you, Roy. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that my internet decided to misbehave. I'm very sorry my internet is misbehaving. This internet, just Africa is something else. I have tried Safaricom, they have cut me out. I am back to my Wi-Fi. Like the internet does not want me to talk about these red flags. These red flags, we shall talk about these red flags. Today, tomorrow, we shall keep talking about the red flags. Yes, let me know if you can see me or I just quit the live. Am I visible? Can you see me? Oh my goodness. My goodness, let me know if this internet is working or I'm just loading and my screen has gone dark. Yes, I'm back like I never left. I'm back like I never left. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back like I never left. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back like I never left. 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 Am I back or am I back? Am I back like I never left? Let's come back. Internet in Africa will mess you up. Internet in Africa will mess you up. I should even change my service provider and get Starlink at this rate. At this rate, it's time to divorce Zuku, it's time to divorce Safaricom and get a reliable service provider. Just let me know. Comment. Let me know if I am back or I'm talking to myself. Morris, you are all gone. All right. Oh, you are all gone. Yes, let me know. What should we talk about next? What should we talk about next? Morris, what would you like to hear next? Let me know. What should we talk about next? What should we talk about next? More of my stories, the crazy stories. Crazy stories about dating, life, parenting. All right. All right. I'll try to. I said I am a very reserved person. I don't want to be carried away with the lives. I will try and talk about my stories. Thank you so much, Morris, for sticking here. I appreciate you. I think I'm going to call it a day. Yeah, we talk about that next time, right? Okay. Okay. I will try and give a story. Grace, sure. Kenya Power and Zuku, all of them, we should fire all of them. They are spoiling my life. Even my backup data for Safaricom, it has left me hanging. How terrible, how shameful. Oh, you want us to talk about now? I'm not running away. Like, how can I run away from you, my guys? You are my people. You're my people. I can't run away. If you want me here, I'll be here. And wait for the next group of people to come. And we start talking about the topic all over again. Hello. Welcome to the live. This is Janice. Kindly subscribe to my channel. I'm smiling for you so that you can subscribe. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Leslie. How are you doing, my dear? Kindly like the live. How are you doing? We've been here for almost 2 hours, and we've been talking and laughing and sharing stories. We've been talking about red flags. Kindly connect with Grace Lacey. Thank you for liking the live. We've been here talking and talking. We've gotten inputs from gentlemen. We've been talking about red flags that we should watch out for. It's been a lovely session. And of course, now that you're here, kindly tell us a red flag that we should watch out for. Let us know a red flag. We've talked about dating somebody who is extremely controlling, somebody who is aggressive, somebody who is highly secretive and dishonest. Like, those people end up becoming serial cheaters. They can have a second family right under your nose. Being too friendly, right? Yeah, it's related to that. We've talked about those people who love bombard you. They love what you call love bombing. They bomb you with a lot of love. They are extremely friendly. They are giving you gifts left, right, and center. They are in a hurry to marry you or get married to you. They are rushing you, but behind in their closet they have a lot of dirty secrets. Dirty secrets. Like, those people who are extremely friendly, don't be too quick to say yes. Yes, have question marks. Ask questions. Find out more about them. Because before you know it, you'll have gotten married to them, and then you'll start seeing all the true colors. All the true colors. I see your true colors shining, yeah? You'll start to see all the true colors. And I think sometimes those people are narcissists. You know, they are too friendly with you one day, and then you get married to them, and then they change, and you begin to wonder, what did I get myself into? Who did I just marry? Like, these are the people who will just, turn you into their punching bags. These are the people who will try and hide their sexual orientation from you. Before you know it, my goodness. Yes, these are people who might be interested in open relationship. Mean men are red flags for you too. I agree. Stingy. Here we call them stingy men. Very stingy. They'll just be asking you for your money, asking you for your money. They are completely irresponsible when it comes to managing their finances. They don't know how to manage their finances. Whatever they get, they are stingy with it. They are mean. Others, they are irresponsible. They squander their money. They don't know how to save. They don't know how to invest. Thank you. These are very nice contributions, Lacey. Thank you. Yes, you brought back the fire in the live. Like, hello, guys. Welcome back to the live. We are talking about red flags. Red flags that we should never ignore in our dating journey. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about these red flags. What is the red flag in dating for you? And subscribe to the channel. Kindly subscribe. Help me reach 300 subscribers. Help me reach 300 subscribers. And drop a comment about what is a red flag for you when it comes to dating. What is a red flag for you? What will you not ignore when you see? Yes, Lacey, I know you are my subscriber. I know you, girl. I know you. Hi, dear. Hi, Nelly. Welcome. Welcome so much. Welcome so much. It's so good to have you. We've been here talking since 2. We've been here talking, and the network has done to me that thing. Zuku decided to punish me by disconnecting me from my life, and I lost all my people who are here. Grace, welcome back. Nelly, please connect with Grace. Grace, please connect with Nelly. Lovely people, lovely community. Nelly, we've been talking about red flags. We've talked about red flags. Feel free to connect with one another. Feel free to connect with one another. And let me just recap. Let me just recap for you guys a little. We were talking about the last point we were talking about, not even the last point. Let me just recap 3 that have been quite interesting. We've been talking about these people who, what we call love bombing. They bombard you with a lot of love. They give you excessive affection. You've just met them today, and already they are giving you a lot of gifts. You just meet them, and tomorrow they have bought for you a hammer. They have bought for you a Lexus. They have bought for you a Porsche. Or even they have bought for you a house. People who take others so fast, they take you so quickly, they rush the relationship. They want to get married to you within 1 month of dating. But behind the closet, they are hiding. They are hiding a lot of dirty, unbearable secrets. Those are the people you get married to, and within 1 month, they have started boxing you. You've become their punching bag. And then we've also talked about the financially irresponsible person. Like, they don't know how to manage money, they don't know how to manage their finances. Or these people who are always just borrowing money from you, they borrow, they don't pay back. They borrow, they don't pay back, and you're dating. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Yes, it's a nice topic. I wish, and it is my desire, guys, that in whichever communities we come from, Whether you have younger siblings, you have friends who are not yet married, please share with them let's share with them our experiences so that they can get to be on the lookout for these red flags. Yes, a wise man learns from other people's experiences, but a foolish one waits to learn from their own. Let's be free to share our experiences so that others can learn, the wise ones can learn from them, and those ones who want to learn from by themselves, from their own experience, let them do so. Thank you so much for the 10 likes. Yay! Let me do my happy dance. My happy dance. Yes, this is my happy dance. Yes, I hope I don't have two left feet. This is my happy dance for the 10 likes and a smile. Yes, you all deserve a smile for giving me 10 likes. Wow, wow, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you, Grace, Juma. You ladies are just a powerhouse. You are just a powerhouse. Wonderful women of God, powerful women, strong women. We are going to keep pushing. Nobody's going to stop us from, from making it in life, in YouTube, spiritually, all dimensions. We are going to make it. Thank you. Let me eat some popcorns. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the popcorn. My goodness, I have never spoken like this until my mouth has run dry. Yes, Grace. Grace, by the way, Nelly's such an awesome lady. Nelly is such an awesome lady. She has a very nice community where we support one another. Kindly connect with her. Kindly connect with her. Yes, life is not easy. Life is hard work. Life is hard work. Life is hard work. That's why we have to be very careful about the people we take to be our spouses, because if we land on the wrong partner, they can drain us. All our hard work can just go down the drain with the blinking of an eye. Have you heard of those people who can test your boundaries? They can test your physical and emotional boundaries. That is a red flag. These are the people who are extremely impatient. They are the people who will push you and push you to know to be intimate with them even before you are ready. There are people who don't know and who don't understand and know. They expect everything to be yes. I'm at home, Nelly, and my babies are making a lot of noise. I'm already back home. I didn't go to work today, Nelly. I'll be at the office the whole of tomorrow. Today I just decided to work from home. I'm having terrible flu. So this is home. Yes, those people who will push those people who will push and test you to the maximum, they will not respect your emotional boundary, they will not respect your physical boundary. You tell them you're not ready to go to a certain level of the relationship, and they will just push you and pressurize you to things that you don't want to. Those are red flags. Those are red flags. They will make uncomfortable, those jokes that will make you feel uncomfortable, or those inappropriate jokes. They don't care whether those jokes are hurting your feeling. And even those people who are disrespectful, a red flag, total red flag. Those people who are disrespectful, you go to the hotel and they're there harassing the people who are working there. They are talking negatively about the people in your life. Mm? They are suffering with superiority complex. They feel they're the ones who know everything. You don't know anything. That is a red flag. That is a red flag. Such kinds of people can really make a relationship terrible, and if you get married to them, they can make that marriage hell on earth. That's so bad. Yes, that's so extremely bad. Those are the same people who also, there are also those people who lack empathy. There are those people who lack empathy. They don't care about your feelings. They will hurt you. They will step on your heart. They only care about their. They have no empathy at all. They are not remorseful at all. When they hurt you, to get a sorry, to get them to say sorry to you, impossible. Impossible. Watch out. Watch out. That is still a sign of dating a narcissist. Nobody wants to end up with a narcissist. A narcissist will just drain you and make your life a living hell. And then those people who are manipulative, those people who will manipulate you, they will turn and twist and alter a situation and make you doubt yourself. They will tell you, no, 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 no. This disagreement did not happen like this. It happened like this, like that. Yes, Nelly, men these days are very mean. By the way, guys, let me ask you, what happened to our society? What is happening to the men? What is happening to men, especially here in Africa, here in Kenya? What is happening? Is it that, I've been asking myself, is it that feminism, the feminism movement took over completely? Their hearts are as hard as stone. They have the Pharaoh's heart. Grace, men these days have Pharaoh's heart. But let me ask you, I don't want to kutetea. I don't want to, to defend men. But I've just been asking myself this question for quite some time now. The reason why marriages are failing, the reason why men have become so comfortable, they want to sit with their legs up and wait for women to provide for them. The audacity, right? But what is the cause? I've been asking myself, and recently something came to my mind, that feminism, yes, it came to empower women, but has it empowered women so much to the extreme that women feel like, they have become so independent, they can do everything, women have become so empowered, and the men have become, I don't even know, what's the opposite of empowered? Disempowered, unempowered, which one is it? Men have become something else. Is it because women have been empowered? The boy child has been left, I don't know how, just there hanging. That men find themselves to be like just at peace, at comfort, to sit at home, to let the women to do all the work, both at home and at work, to feed them and clothe them and pay rent for them, Theirs is just to wake up and ask for their breakfast, ask for their lunch, ask for their dinner, and ask for their clothes, including their boxers. My goodness. What do you think? Let me know. Have we forgotten about the boy child? Or this is just a whole new breed? Or it is just men being careless and reckless, not understanding their responsibility, not understanding their roles? Hello, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. What do you think is the cause? Kindly subscribe to my channel. Kindly subscribe to my channel. By the way, I don't know, but I've had that in my spirit for so long. I've had that in my spirit for so long, because the cases that we are handling out here, the cases we are hearing, they have become too many. They have become too much. Too much. It's becoming unbearable. It's becoming so painful. The situation is just becoming so pathetic, out of control. Grace, you think they are becoming reckless human beings? Is it by choice? That's what I want to understand. Is it by choice? Is it because women have become extremely empowered and the men have been left behind? Is it because men lack mentors? Is it a problem of mentor? Is it a mentorship issue? Is it a mentorship issue? Men have no one to look up to mentor them, to know what their roles are. Others are by choice, Grace. Yes, others are actually by choice, especially Gen Zs. Some Gen Zs, honestly, it is by choice. They want to date people, women, older women who have made it. They want to date only older women who have made it, who can provide for them and care for them. You find people are having multiple partners, like the world is becoming something else. What is the solution? Do we need to empower? Do we need to have mentorship programs for men? What can we do for us who have boy children, the boy child? What can we do to our boys? I have two of them. What do I do? Do I mentor them? Do I make sure they have a father figure that is influential, a father figure who will guide them and mentor them in the right direction? No, it's time for us to have these serious conversations. Yeah? We need to know, where are we heading? What kind of a generation are we raising? I wouldn't want my son to go and disturb somebody's daughter somewhere. I want to raise up a responsible young man. I want to raise up responsible young men, men who are after God's heart, men who will understand their God-given role and stand in their position as protectors, as providers. We start mentoring them now, Grace, and I really hope my internet is behaving. Like, I'm just about to quit. I'm quitting on the live because the internet is so unstable. It is cutting me off every now and then, and I don't like that. I switch to Safaricom, they cut me off. I switch to Zuku, the lights go. Right now I'm in darkness. I hope you can see me. Let me know if I am if you can see me, if you can hear me, or I just end the live. Grace, let me know. Yes, everything is okay, Grace. I just want us to wrap it up. The young ones are getting extremely restless. They're getting extremely restless. They come first. They're calling me, mommy, 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 we want some yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, they're going to turn me into a musician now. Oh my goodness, today the lights are misbehaving. We are in total darkness. Yeah, you can hear me, Nelly. Okay, okay, thank you. Grace, you can hear them. Oh my goodness, that's my girl. That my girl is something else. She's 2 years, turning 3 years soon in July. When she wants her mama, she wants her mama. And she has been quite patient from 4. So yes, let's mentor. Let's mentor. May God give us the grace to mentor our children into the kind of individuals we'd like them to be, that the waves of the world will not come and sway them left, right, and center and turn them away from the will of God. Yes, Grace, she has really tried. She has really tried. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please watch the replay. If you are not here from the word go, kindly catch up on the replay. Kindly catch up on the replay and suggest, Grace, suggest what we should talk about next. Suggest what we should talk about next time. I have some suggestions I got yesterday from Nelly. I got some suggestions yesterday. Grace, kindly also suggest what we can talk about next time. Otherwise, I love you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for taking your precious time to join me. I am humbled. This topic was lit. Yay! My goodness, I'm happy. I'm happy we enjoyed it. I'm happy we enjoyed the topic. Kindly catch up on the replay. Lacey, I will have the long replay. I will have the long replay. I will make it public. I think I will delete these other ones because they have turned out to be the sessions have always, they have been cutting me out from the session, but the first session was almost 2 hours long. So thank you. Till next time, stay safe. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed, and let's keep growing together. Even the thumbnail itself is fire. I tried to do like this. I was taking a selfie and I was like, how should I pose? And I was like, oh my God. It's so hard being a content creator. I didn't have anyone to take a photo for me. I tried. I'm not good with doing facials. I only know how to laugh. So thank you. I appreciate it. You also did a good job by turning up and making the platform so interactive. Thank you. God bless you. Bye bye. Till next time, we talk more in our communities. Bye. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you.